A man was charged on Monday after intentionally running over 3 deer near Ely a few weeks ago.
Quit eating animals.
According to court documents, Casey Allen Meadows, 20 years old, was charged with 3 counts of use of a motor vehicle to chase wild animals. Meadows added he and his friends thought it was funny at the time, but feels bad about the situation now. So really, what's the difference between this and, say, hunting? On March 21st, 2023, at approximately 6:42 p.m., law enforcement was dispatched to an animal-related call on Central Ave near Ely. It was reported to dispatch that a blue Toyota Tundra had hit 3 deer and continuing driving into town. Officers arrived on scene and found the reporting party, who said he was driving behind the Toyota Tundra traveling northbound. The reporting party stated he was following the truck about a quarter mile and saw the truck hit the deer that was running northbound in the northbound lane. He then said the Tundra appeared to speed up before hitting the deer, did not stop, and continued northbound into town. Bermel said the driver had a heavy-duty bumper guard on his truck, which sustained no damage during the incident, and it was intentionally done. This is what hunting is. Hunting is intentionally trying to kill the deer, fatally strike the deer with an arrow or a bullet. This man was driving a vehicle, weapon in a sense, sped up, and tried to hit the deer. Now, would anyone be making a big deal about it if the deers were struck and instantaneously died? The reporting party said he stopped along with a couple of other motorists and observed the deer lying in the road, injured and alive. Court documents state 1 deer was on the eastbound side of the road and 2 deer were on the westbound side of the road. Officers also spoke to another motorist who had stopped and saw the injured deer. The motorist said the deer was alive but injured when he stopped, and that he had dispatched the deer just before law enforcement arrived. Meadows spoke to law enforcement and stated he was coming into Ely on Highway 21 when he ran over the deer in the roadway. He then stated he was driving in the mid-40 mile per hour range when he was entering town and admitted to intentionally hitting the deer. In addition, Meadows added he and his friends thought it was funny at the time, but feels bad about the situation now. When asked what was said before he hit the deer, Meadows asked his friends if he should try to hit the deer, and his friends said yeah. He then didn't stop because he thought it was a fatal hit and admitted that he left the scene because he did not want to have contact with the witnesses. If found guilty, each count carries a maximum sentence of 90 days in jail and a $1,000 fine. The DNR lists the restitution value of each deer at $500. The state is requesting full restitution in this case. This man was driving, looked at his friends, thought it would be funny to go ahead and speed up and fatally strike the deer. But what is the real difference between hunting and what happened here? There are definitely some similarities and some correlations. So if you get upset over one, why not try to think about it from a different perspective?